on there, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
throw it. Oh, well, pardon. Yeah.
On that list.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
With
there it is. We back at it again. GRYSKLL crew. Everybody's in the building. Read the names. We don't need no introductions.
read the names. I don't even know my name.
But we letting you back
live.
in on it because y'all missed some good shit. Sorry about that. Maybe we'll run it back a little bit later. Now, who's this again, Bobby? We're listening to Ray. Oh, I don't want to mess up the name either.
Yep.
Ray Emanuel or Emmanuel?
Maybe it's Ray Emanuel. I bet.
Yeah,
fuck rappers. My people going through real shit. Niggas get killed quick. I gotta cop me some steel shit. I don't even really wanna, but I'm still in the field. Like Odell living, know a nigga live in the hills. Bitch, fuck rappers. I get paid to be me. Fuck rappers. My people.
Uh-oh, a little short.
Fuck rappers. My people going through real shit. Niggas get killed quick. I gotta cop me some steel shit. I don't even really wanna, but I'm still in the field. Like Odell living, know a nigga live in the hills. Bitch, fuck rappers. I get paid. Look, spent my whole life worried about my whole life. I control my actions, but I can't control life. Thinking about the ones that left ain't gon' make it go right. Probably go insane if I don't write. Back home I need peace. Sweet-minded niggas ain't got no belief. That's that shit I don't like. Back home I'm the chief. When I'm back home I need privacy. Thought I could trust family until they lied to me. Feel like I can't trust nobody. They don't see what's inside of me. Like they go the rapper, they go the grandson of a pastor. Name came from the Bible. Too bad he living in the wrong chapter. These people don't know me. They could dislike me, but they won't control me. I don't live my life for the camera. Tell them niggas stop rolling. I won't give up now, I came too far. Judge me all you want, cause I know none of us is God. Why would you talk shit about me if you were secure on who you are? Keep the answer to yourself, cause keeping up with y'all just ain't my fucking job. I've been seeking enlightenment, cause I gotta reach the highest that I can get and flee from this deep sea of self-righteousness. We don't walk alone in our paths, I walk with Christ in this. My ego is a part of the past, I'm sacrificing it on God.
He's nice.
It's good,
Yeah,
man.
that kid good.
Yeah, he's nice.
Very clean.
Nice.
Very clean.
Why you talk shit on me if you ain't sure about yourself? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Very nice.
Wow.
To me, I like it. It's good lyricism.
That's excellent lyricism, man.
And he's smooth. Yeah, he gotta be like 20.
Yeah.
You think he's 20? You think he's an adult?
He looks pretty young.
teen. Yeah, I was putting him in his teens.
I'll put him in his teens. Maybe 20.
22.
22? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 20 something. Yeah.
I'm saying he in 2022. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
he seems
thought you
about 20 something to me.
Okay. Well, Ray Mac.
What's the project? Is it on YouTube at all?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Put it up here on the Apple.
What you think about him, Sheet?
I mess with it. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's decent. I mess with it.
Seems like he's walking in the footsteps of J. Cole.
A bit. Like I wanted to describe him, and I unfortunately I was going to use that. Like, hey, he kind of looks like J. Cole. You know what I mean? Just like a really young version. But
J. Cole with a touch of faith.
You know what I mean?
Touch of Christianism. You know what I'm saying?
Christianism.
Yeah.
See, you know that's not a word.
Right. but yet and still, I feel like he's honoring his father. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what's up.
Yeah, because he mentioned his father as a pastor in one of those bars. Yeah.
Right. You know,
Bobby, you were saying something about a Nada.
His grandpa, right?
Grandfather.
Yeah, his grandfather.
No, see. Yeah, y'all go a little bit further than me with lyrics. Bobby, were you mentioning something about an Nada track that you were you telling us about?
I'm trying to look it up right now.
Shit, him.
Okay.
I know him and Kareem released something together too. I think that's the most recent thing on his Bandcamp page. And I mean, since we're on here, I mean, Jamon, I know you talked about how we went live last week, and we talked.
Slide through with What's her name, dude? I'm gonna pronounce it wrong.
Aida?
Aida?
Aida, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
because that came out. Yeah, that dropped over the weekend.
The album
Yeah.
drop?
Yeah,
The track.
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna
Just
play
the track?
some of
it
that.
should be. I mean, I believe
I'm
so.
trying to find it on Bandcamp. I don't know if he has it on Bandcamp.
I looked for the album on Bandcamp last week, and then I went to his page, and I thought it said the March 7th that the project was
On
coming
March
out
7th?
on
Yeah.
Instagram. I went looking for it last
I know
week.
he just dropped his story today, said it was on all streaming platforms, but maybe
Well, let me see if I can just get it pulled up.
let's see. Hip Hop 2025. One of the greatest artists alive. Drop, slide through, out now, everywhere.
Just a single.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
somebody
The
want
reggae
to
one,
single?
That
Trying to
shit
see.
dope. I mean, I mean, I have it, but I don't.
Listen,
I
my
don't know
man,
if I got
anything
the
he
single.
touches, dude, I'm a fan, bro. Him and I going back and forth with on some just production and mixing and mastering and you know what I mean, drums and samples, and I enjoy our conversations, man. I really do.
Yeah, not as a
Yeah.
beat.
Yeah.
Not
I'm-
a straight up.
yeah.
Well, hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and play it real quick. Then I guess. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
let's play it.
Hell yeah.
Play it.
Hopefully my what you call it is stable enough. Just let me know if y'all hear it when it gets going.
Yes, sir. We live?
Mhm.
We
In
are
full
live.
effect.
Is it playing? I think it's trying to play. Can y'all hear it?
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Must be the opium, must be the smoke inside of my lungs. I'm sprung, cause your whole vibe, utopia. Have me wanna write down lyrics inside of opium. My vanity disappear and turn Apollonia. Late night rockin', take up all of your time. No energy for work, that's like pay, I'm docking. I don't wanna fuck your money up, but honey, I'm a magnet for abundance. I'ma make life poppin'. I'm an autumn hen, not a spring chicken experience. I'm not caught up in what they've been pimping in media. Pieces like my orgasm, fast and furious. I'm trying to feel that way every day. You laugh, I'm serious. Ooh, watch how my body start trembling. Like you sent me pics of your dick, and I'm remembering. Pardon me, I'm vulgar as shit, but I'm benevolent. Slide through, come and be a part of my element. I think somebody in your family taught you the obia. Yeah, they must have taught you everything they knew. Cause my head fucked up and I can't get enough, can't get enough of you. No, nobody gon' love you like I do. Yes, I'm obsessed and I want you to slide through. That's word to every spell that you casted. You learned your lessons real well, you surpassed it. You trying to jump too far ahead with the passion, but this attraction is inherent to raising grandkids. I'm a fool and I want to rush in. I'm level-headed with love, so I know you did something. I'm not a stranger to conjure. I hug it, then run game and have it work for my benefit. Profit with some change. I go ooh like a shaman. You got a problem, I will reveal what's demonic. Take a journey with me, run through portals like I was Sonic. I know this was all ordained like a daughter's hymen for profit. I am not someone you take very lightly, but I'm respectful. It's only natural, I bless you when times get stressful. You're special, talking amaretto, espresso. Mornings, coffee, chocolate, restful.
Man, reggae music is a music created by Rasta people. It carry earth force, people rhythm. You know, it's a rhythm of people working, people moving. You know, well, we play music, you know. We play what we want to play, when we want to play, how we want to play it. And we have a reason why we play it, you know.
Okay, not a Ken show. Aida. Yo, he's so different, man.
It's a dope combination.
He's in such a pocket of his own, man.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, nobody else could have done that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats to them, though. So the project drops this week, though, right?
Well, it's Friday, right? The 7th?
Friday, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
He's got
Nice.
He's got some heat
Nice.
stacking up, man. Between what you played with him last week, I listened to it again today because I was chopping and editing the footage from last week. The Love Joint D.
Oh yeah.
Man. Yeah, listening to that again today was incredible. So yeah, between those and I know the stuff he's doing with Kareem, he's got a night, and I know he's got a whole bunch of other stuff he's probably working on too. He's got something coming. With that nice run coming up soon.
Mm-hmm. And I think he's getting a little bit of a different perspective from the MC and shit. You know, even Kareem was able to hone in on his hobby outside of hip hop and bring it to the hip hop versus the rapping. And even Aida, she's singing. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear her sing it again, but even just that. She's hip hop strong arming, finessing a man in that song. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? It's like she's a little bit out of her, you know what I'm saying, her box a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Out of the just barring somebody up and shit. It's like it's seductive, you know what I'm saying? Like he gets a little bit more of a, I don't know, it's a different aspect of it.
Makes people step out of their boxes a little bit, you think?
Right.
You feel like how about for you? Do you think he made you step out of your box? I know you got the project. You were saying those 3 songs go together that you wrote. You've done a few with it, but I mean,
how did
he get you out of your box?
But see, I understood that from the beginning, which is why you get Supreme Oscars with Anada or some other shit that we did. There's a song we did, Bird and Magic, and we did basketball references and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not out. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it is that type of, you know what I'm saying, honing in and doing something different and shit. So I think I understood that because I mean the tracks are different from anybody else, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you know, but that's pretty much my approach with every producer. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not the same, so you really want to get it intricate. But I think unexpectedly, it might have hit Kareem. I think unexpectedly it hit Aida a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like they get into it. You know?
Yeah,
I love it. I'm a fan.
Yeah, Kareem, I talked to him as he's making some of these, like while he's in the process, and hearing his like commentary on the writing process, and then on the you know, like when he's going between his reference and talking about what he wants to change and all that, like getting that little fly on the wall to the process and hearing how much he appreciates Anada's production process being similar too. Like he'll give him the reference vocals, and he'll know that Anada will be working on the arrangement and all that at the same time he's working on the vocals. So yeah, the collaborative process sounds like a lot of fun, man.
Yo, that real Kareem did on the writing process, boy, had me rolling. You remember that? First, I get inspired. It's like a dead rat. I was like, oh.
I forgot about that, man. That was excellent.
And then, all right.
And then, all right.
And so I got the paper and the pen. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that was classic.
It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, no, that was
like 20 times.
I wonder if he put that on TikTok. That was classic, especially with the rat, man. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So,
it was like a dolly or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, in a box.
Yeah,
in a box on the dolly.
Yeah, that was excellent. Yeah. Did somebody else say they had something they wanted to play?
And where's the? Can somebody put that link up for that list?
For the Google Drive?
Oh, for Google Drive? Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, and I was gonna say earlier, like we talked about last week, like this is a work in progress. We figure it out on the fly. This is kind of how we've done things from the beginning anyway. We kind of show people our process. We don't try to come out here with some perfectly polished thing. It's a community thing. We looked at what we did last week and we're like, okay, well, we had fun. We played some music. We realized we played a lot of music.
A lot of music.
A lot of music, right?
Yeah.
So we figured we try to play less music tonight, and also we were like, yo, we gave some softball responses to the music too. But we also talked about how we don't want to be, we don't want to hurt any artists who are just trying to, trying to get some steam up, but we also want to be honest and give some honest feedback. So we're figuring out a system for rating where we're going to be able to give some constructive feedback. I won't even call it criticism. But everybody, I think we've all kind of said we want to show up as our true selves on here and give what our true honest feelings are. But we're gonna try not to hurt anybody in the process.
Yo, and send your stuff in if you want us to listen to it and you want to get your feelings hurt. Let us know.
Yeah, if you want the
I'll
raw,
hurt your feelings.
Yeah, if you want the raw, we got some people that give it to you raw. For sure. Real. Absolutely. But
Al is way too excited about that part.
Yeah, I know. I started giggling and everything.
And let me sprinkle some secret ingredient on it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that sounds disgusting.
That's really what you decided to submit.
They were like for words. We going live with this.
Now we gonna get a flood.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm supposed to be giving you that link. Were you looking for the link, D?
No, I'm looking for somebody else.
I'm gonna find you the link then, Bobby. I'll be right back.
I've been like, we don't even have to play anything from it, but me and I'm a big fan of Apollo Brown, and
I'm supposed to give you that link.
I'm a big fan of Crime Apple as well, and those two released an album.
I'm gonna find you the link.
This is not that.
You got some bleed, Paul, or I don't know, somebody. Somebody watching it live.
Oops.
Yeah.
We're on listeners right now. Carry on.
Hey, that's wrong with that.
There's the link. Should I hit the mute on you too fast, Paul? Oh, bad, bro.
It's all good. No, that was my bad. I didn't even realize I had to lie.
That's why we do it live, man. That's how we figure it out.
We over talking everybody. God damn. Oh shit, it's the delay.
Nah, man. I think that's. I like figuring things out on the fly, man. I like this. Bobby, I just sent the link through the chat. If you want to send
yeah, I got it.
A link. But yeah, I love Apollo Brown, man. He's one of my favorite producers. The project he did with OC is the first time I got turned on to him. What's it called? Trophies. And that's my favorite OC album, to tell the truth, man. I love Trophies, man. That album is incredible.
I sent you that link
great
to listen to that album. And that cat, Fillmore Green, man, he's from Chicago. He's a Chicago cat. So
Fillmore Green?
Yeah,
okay.
I sent that to you to listen to it, man. Shit is fire, man. I'm not even sure when it came out. I'm pretty sure it's a few years old. Maybe.
I feel like I heard his name before, Fillmore Green.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's a good project.
Yo, did we listen to any of this stuff on this list already last week?
Yeah, well, I think we listened to almost all of it, man.
Or is this a new list?
We listened to all the same songs from last week. Yeah, we did one of the cookbook and sherbet joints. She was like, we'll sprinkle them out throughout the weeks. So yeah, we could do another one of those cookbook joints if you guys want.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock this. What do we got here?
Good idea.
Prodigy Lives featuring Raz Cass. Cookbook and sherbet.
It works.
Before you play it, we give on the chat shout outs.
Absolutely. If there's people in the chat, yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, what's up, Riley? Shout out to you. We see you.
Peace, Riley. What's up? Thank you for hopping on. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Paul, thank you for watching that. We appreciate you, bro. That means a lot, man. I'm going on mute if you about to play out. You about to rock that?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll steal this from you. You thought I was gonna play it. Psych. All right, here we go. I thought I was gonna play it too.
Yeah, Cook the PR motherfucker. Fuck the dumb shit. Doing it like this.
I believe that there's definitely secret society. You know what I mean? I believe definitely maybe some of these label heads, like major labels and like major corporate companies, might have something to do with it, and you know might be involved with the agenda. You know what I mean? But as far as like the rappers and like certain R&B artists or whatever.
All of our leaders stroll down to Bohemian Grove, then try to mandate they need to just leave me alone. The type of shit that gets you body, thinking you godly, dropping knowledge on Illuminati, I'll just leave that there. Illuminate other pathways, please just be prepared. I'm with the shits when they come, hit the gym, taking nutrients, lay back and bask in the sun. How many ancient secrets hidden in the Louvre that prove the Anunnaki in the Great Deluge? They always refuse to tell you the truth. They bury the clues and dare you to move. Well, I am not the one, I will not be run. I will govern my home, I will raise my sons, strong and autonomous. Voice well known, not anonymous. Yeah, strong and autonomous. Voice well known, I will not be anonymous. Motherfucker.
Me and Prodigy spoke about the oligarchy. How the 1% own corporations put the middle class in poverty. Ruling class, there's never been equality. Politicians use laws to legally steal their country's property and resources. That's the kleptocracy. A rigged system, that's hypocrisy. Mediterranean and Baltic, let's explain monopoly. Anglo-Saxons are British, Scandinavian and Nordic. Mediterranean and Baltic are the poorest, cause they bloodline mixed with gypsies and Moors. Non-European cultures ain't even on the board. Can't even afford to be believing what they feed us. The slave master picks our black leaders and decides who gets to be successful and rich. He ain't Illuminati, he ignorant, a useful idiot. The devil's biggest trick was to convince you he didn't exist. Did he treat you like a trick-ass bitch?
I was reading a lot about the Illuminati and the secret societies and religions. It got to the point where I just started learning so much, I started understanding it, and then I started putting it in lyrics. It was just like mixing a little bit of medicine with food. You know what I mean? That's what happens. What they say, mixing medicine with food.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah. That mix was crazy at first. But
Sherbert is good.
yeah, he's incredible. Yeah, that arrangement was beautiful. The bass felt like a blanket. That was thick.
Even that horn right at the end, man.
Yeah, that horn was perfect, right?
Yeah.
And it was a tease too. It was like just enough.
Yeah.
And Raz killed his bars. Cook killed his bars. I don't know why I thought Cook didn't cuss. I was clutching pearls when I heard him cuss.
Yes.
I know, right? Egad.
Herbert is super, super nice, yo. He did a demand to me in the battle. He put my name in his beat.
Where?
Yeah. I started to beat him up, but I don't know where he's at in Portland. So Portland's a pretty big place to be trying to hunt somebody down.
Other eyes that have been on.
Nah, yeah, Sherbert's dope, man. But yeah, they like I was telling Cook, like I think I might have said this last week. They just have a chemistry. They almost like like Marco Polo and Master Ace. They like They just
Yeah.
have chemistry that just works, yo.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, absolutely. That's an incredible mix.
All right. The port two is really, really is a lot of the jazz. Yeah. And he raps too. You know what I'm saying? Sherbert. Yeah, get on and
I watched a beat making battle thing on YouTube with him too. Not a battle, but like this little, you got 10 minutes to make a beat thing with him and 4 other producers in a room. It was like cool seeing him and his element, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do I have a preference between the two projects, between Portland Angeles and 1 and 2?
Good question.
It's unfair because I haven't really listened to like I want to yet. Like I've given it a couple of listens, but like one I kind of knew, and like it's got an unfair advantage because Cayman loved Magic. So like Magic, like Cayman would be walking around, you can do magic, you can do anything you want. So that kind of holds a special place in my heart. So it's
man, the
kind of
cook up
hard
on
to
that.
say, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
We can't just gloss over she carrying that tune just now though. Oh boy, we got some vocals. Let's go. My bad. Carry on.
Yeah.
You know,
my Wonder Twin, man.
But even on that first one, he had that the cook up. He's like, the cook up, man. That shit was slapping like a motherfucker.
And the video, the video treatments they did,
the video was incredible. Yeah,
the video treatments they did were dope too, man. So yeah,
Part 1 was a whole is an experience that came with it.
Oh, my bad.
No, I was just saying the first one came with an experience. There was a whole experience that was delivered with it.
That's what I was about to say. Like it felt more like Cayman. I could see Cayman listening to number 1 and being like, "This is cool." Like number 2, I think Cayman might be like, like that song, like it feels different. It's not as kind of like the cook up had you know what I mean. This one, like some of the songs are more. I guess it was something like that on the first one too. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I don't think.
Yeah.
You know
I don't like it. Yeah.
You might have to live with
the comparison of the two.
Yeah, the comparison thing also.
It sounds really like a part 2. Like,
yeah,
it sounds dope enough for a part 2. I
So
like
they
part
sound
2
like they
a little
belong
bit
together?
more. Part 2 is a little bit more, like something to smoke to. Like, is those kind of beats, and it's kind of like a little edgier, a little bit more. Like, if Sean is like a little bit more. I don't want to say street element, but just a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper.
I hate to say it's more adult because I don't know if that's really the word I'm looking for.
I like that. I like that though.
Yeah, I mean it's
mature.
I like that.
Maybe mature. Maybe mature.
Yeah, because it felt like the fellas was in the room and we can talk openly and shit a little bit more.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying?
The first one felt more like a good time.
Like fun.
Yeah.
You know what I
well
mean?
said.
Yeah.
Good deception. Yeah, good description. Definitely.
Do you think it might have had something to do with the other MCs on there? Because you got a bunch of other mature MCs on the album too. Because album 2 is all features, right? Every song is a feature, right?
I think most songs have features, yeah. But I don't know. I think
there's definitely more features on the second. They just
decided they wanted to show something different. Like I mean, like I don't know if I'd be letting inside info out, but word on the street is there'll be a part 3.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Let me find out. We just got a scoop. Exclusive.
Oh shit! All right.
If I come up missing tomorrow, y'all know what happened. I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, just leave the keys to the Porsche, man.
Yeah, they in there.
But you know what about the part 2? It has more features, but I like that because Cook knows a lot of people.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you don't get to hear him or see him on stage with him, but I felt like it was more of his crowd and people that he know and shit. Because they fit well.
Yeah.
They fit well on that track.
Yeah, he
let some of them do the chord, the hook and shit. I forgot which one. But yeah, it was good.
Cook is in I hate to say an egoless artist because I don't think that's true, right? I think he's got an ego, and I think he's dope enough to have an ego, but he also understands what is going to be good for this particular song. You know what I mean? And
he's a producer at heart.
In that way, I think he's an artist at heart.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, like it's
all around.
Yeah, it's kind of I don't know if what I'm thinking I'm having a hard time translating, but like it's almost like a good teacher, right? Like he will almost convince you that the idea was yours. You know what I mean? And you know that like yeah, I think Cook is super dope. I guess I'll just leave it at that, man. I think Cook is super dope all the way around.
I can agree. I can agree. I only had a couple conversations with him, and in both I walked away feeling inspired and like I gained something from those conversations. And it was very kind. Like it wasn't as if he intentionally was trying to like, hey, I'm gonna try and show you something. It's just naturally just comes off. He's always just giving naturally in conversation and in his interactions. So,
and he's never busy. That sounds bad, but like you look at the list of features on that project, right? And then like if I hit Cook up right now, he would respond within 2-3 minutes.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like, yo, you don't it's just weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's just a genuinely dope person all the way around. But like to have that project with those people and then like little old me, like, hey, and like within seconds. And it's not like I'll hit you back when I get a minute. It's like, yo, what's happening? Da 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 da. You know what I mean? Like I got as much time as you had.
That's a lot. That's a lot because you could hit me right now, and I probably won't get back to you till tomorrow. And we
that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, like
this is somebody you met through a podcast too, right?
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm still
never shaking his hand.
Shaking this man's hand.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, but I also believe that you kind of find your people. You know what I mean? And you know, of all the people from that, he's one that kind of made himself available. And stood on everything he said.
Yeah. Follow through is crazy.
Yeah. Great.
The follow through is crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Follow through. You gotta follow through on your shots. Snap the wrist.
You said the same
Snap
thing?
the wrist. That's right. Snap the wrist.
And
you know? Yeah.
I see Bobby playing with something new over there. That's got my attention over there.
Yeah, you got some beats you about to play, Bobby? You about to do an exclusive share?
His head might. Yeah, he got his headphones probably plugged straight into the machine. That's excellent.
Yo, so if you're just joining us with GRYSKLL, we're listening to some hot shit because that's what we do. You know, go ahead and send us something, hot or not. And if you'd like to know, ask us about it, and we'll tell you, especially me.
Do not ask for anything
you don't machine.
Right. Don't ask for what you don't want.
Well, I mean,
hand holds a session.
We got some other stuff to play. You just said we're listening to music. Why don't we play some GRYSKLL music? I see there's some Demond in the folder. There's Demond with Shaky Ground.
Welcome to Hillman.
Yeah, I put that
last week.
We listened to that last week?
Yep. But we didn't listen to Love I Found last week. And Love I Found is a single that we dropped for our subscription last month, for the Bandcamp subscription last month.
Oh,
so the song of the month.
Right now.
Yeah, and we just decided the song of the month tonight too. The song of the month for this month that's going on the Bandcamp subscription is another Demond Deshawn song. It's called Good Dude. Actually, hold on. Let me pull that back. It was too late. I said it on live, right? So I guess I committed now, huh?
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah. So Good Dude this month, but Love I Found from last month.
Might be 2 releases this month because something will probably be coming out around the 28th.
Okay.
Reminds me, now that I said that.
And we should say that Good Dude is also featuring Reese. Yeah, well, Reese.
Yeah, he didn't do the young, right? He dropped the young, right?
Dropped the young. Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. Reese, who also engineered it, right? That's it. And it's beat by DJ Imperial, another incredible producer from Instagram. Used to be on the radio in Virginia back in the 90s on the Buddha Brothers radio show. We got a few beats from him. He's, as a matter of fact, he produced our song Grayskull Day that we released in February of last year, February 9th, as a matter of fact, that was. And we got a few more his beats to put some work in on and finish some things up too. But good dude to be the second installment in the series that we got with DJ Imperial.
All right, so what are we running? Good Dude or Love I Found? I don't have Good Dude over here.
Love I Found. The other one is Purple. Purple is Demon's song, so it'll be Purple and Love I Found. But let's rock with Love I Found just to share something from the subscription.
I bet. Here
Thank
we
you,
go.
brother.
Love I Found.
Appreciate you.
Coming at you shortly. Let that buffer. I'm on that McDonald's.
Come on now.
Bobby Fisher on the beat.
One day in May, Saturday to be exact, was compelled to spit a verse on a Bobby F track. Sat back, tried to relax, thoughts start to clash. Do I really want to go down this path? Conflicted by the feels from the remember getting the chills from the first time was such a thrill with the trying to get it back. Missed the way she made me dance. Would break for any chance to show my b-boy stance. Hit my best friend, convinced me cool, let her in. People laugh like you're too old to chase love again, but I miss her so clear like a glass window. We connect once more, swear to never let her go. Hit a line, she told me that things was going fine. Had to be a wordsmith like my man D-Rhyme. Took a deep breath, talking to the tried to explain I never left to the said I would always be around for the now she giggling, but deep inside I hear the pain. Offered, sold by the pound and told her keep the change. She questioned how my feelings could truly be the same. Feel strange after all the attempts to switch lanes for financial gain. Assumed had to be disdain for one. All the games left a stain on my name. Ghetto diamond, hard to obtain, but I'ma see my goal resurrect. And if not, let it be. Conflicted by the feels from the remember getting the chills from the first time was such a thrill with the so we continued to speak. Potholes of the soul and the peace we seemed to reach went deep, but it was weight that was lifted off her shoulder. Her friends had her convinced I would bounce when I got older. Had to combat what peers was putting in her ears. Show books of all the letters I wrote over the years. Hit the bullseye, can't lie, couldn't keep a dry eye. February 12th, the day I truly learned doves cry. Doves cry, doves cry.
Special time in hip hop, man. Gee.
It is. It is. That's always gonna be a favorite, man. That one always transports me, man. That one takes me back and keeps me right here at the same time, man. I appreciate the hell out of that one.
Song sucks.
Classic. Yes, that's featuring our very own One to Dial.
That song sucks.
It was by Bobby Fisher.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That's it. And house like that. Yeah. And house classic. Yes.
The instant classic.
Yeah.
Yes. It covers the whole spectrum of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
I like making beats for Sheed, man.
Huh?
I said I like making beats for you, dude.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You know
why is that, sir?
Well, it's just like it's. I do a lot of soul. You know what I mean? And typically, like my shit is much slower of a BPM. You know what I mean? But when I want to make something for Sheed, it's cool. It takes me out of my, you know what I mean? Like my lane. I switch lanes.
So you made that intentionally for Sheed?
I don't think that particular beat was intentionally for him. I think that was actually did that originally go up as a Serve 'em Up Saturday? Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Subconsciously it was made for me. It was.
And subconsciously, I made that for Sheed. You know what I mean?
Actually, it was.
Yeah.
Of course.
So,
of course.
But yeah, we got a lot of stuff on from some Serve 'em Up Saturdays.
Yeah.
DJs like you and I, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's coming.
Serve 'em Up Saturdays. Go on Instagram.
Absolutely.
Search up for Bobby Fisher. You see the name right here, spelled the same way, I believe, on Instagram, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Go search GRYSKLL the Crew and just check out all the reels there. You heard this right now. That and many other songs have been produced out of Serve 'em Up Saturdays. Get on there, remix the reels, drop some bars. Just do it as an exercise.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. Bobby used to drop
'em Up Saturday.
Yep. Hashtag Serve 'em Up Saturday. You can follow
selfishly.
Go ahead, Sheed.
And this is 100% selfish and absolutely designed to cause controversy. I could listen to Tuck Front. I'm not saying we have to play it, but I wouldn't be mad if we did. I'll leave it at that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. I'd never be upset.
Yeah.
Especially it's actually great timing for that. I think we need a little relief.
Yeah. I'm planning to do my verse tomorrow in a bunch of places and just see who all I can piss off.
My lady
you should just go do it in public spaces, man.
My lady asked about that song 2 days ago. Like, asked for it by name. Like, didn't you guys do a song called such and such? I think she just picking up on the hashtag, and she like in a group text. So I think they were just picking up on that hashtag, whatever, front, whatever.
That's dope.
And she's like, didn't you guys have to do a song? I'm like, yeah. She's gonna share it in the group text and shit. All right, yeah.
Tuck Front on Blue Sky follows us too. The next 4 years. There's somebody named Tuck Front on Blue Sky that follows us too.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So this song deserves as much love as possible.
How did that one got going from the reels too, right?
That happened off of one of those reels that Bobby posted.
It was pretty crazy because both of them, both Q and she, wrote verses that were on the same lines without even hearing each other's verse.
And
then it was like, oh, hey, wait a minute.
It's even wilder because Bobby posts normally with the way Serve 'em Up Saturday works. Bobby, you make the beat on Saturday morning, right? And you post it. And the goal is for all the MCs to have their verse in that same day. So you hear the beats made that morning and MCs hear it on Instagram. They come back, they write a rhyme and they lay the rhyme on there. So the fact that these two, both without knowing each other, were writing rhymes to the same beat, both wrote two rhymes that were pretty much on the same topic that ended up becoming a GRYSKLL song. One of my favorite songs. Actually, it's an Emma Jackson song too. It's not even a GRYSKLL song. It became an Emma Jackson song. Is incredible, man. The way it came together, all that. There's backstory on the YouTube channel. There's a whole Tuck Front episode.
I knew I made it when Q tapped in.
Yo,
that's real. That's real talk.
You know what I mean?
You get him to engage.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, there's nothing like that feeling.
And then I don't remember whose verse was first or whatever. Like
She's verse was posted first, then Q's was posted out not long after. Like they were both within minutes of each other, I think.
Well, and just the whole purpose of Serve 'em Up Saturday is to just capture the essence of hip hop. Like it literally,
the raw energy.
It's an online cipher. You know what I mean? It's a Saturday cipher, you know what I mean, on Instagram, and just like drop whatever you want. This last Saturday, I mean, Barnes dropped another verse, bro. I mean, like
that was dope.
He's sitting around waiting, you know what I mean? And
right now,
what he dropped was dope, man. And I just like
Big Barnes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
D, I heard your message about Serve 'em Up Saturday too. I'm not going to speak on that on here. But your message in the group chat, your strategy, you got a strategy message. It was dope.
Secrets
I like
don't make friends.
That's right.
Okay.
The secret ingredient. I mean, if anybody's gonna tell me, it's gonna be you, right?
Oh damn.
But
For real.
You be able to teach me.
Face.
I mean, on Saturday is how I became a member of Gray School. You know what I mean?
He got CI on his paperwork. Don't trust him.
That's excellent.
Yeah. On that note, let's listen to Tuck Frump.
Tuck Frump.
All right.
25% tariffs.
Mr. President, we so appreciate you giving us an hour of your time. I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir.
I was almost a day late, but I had $1 to spare, so I figured I'd bless your ears and sync with the kick and snare, or maybe play with the rhythm to challenge the status quo. But I'm choosing to keep it simple to chat with the average Joe. If you think that's my ego speaking, revisit how you perceive it. It's more than how it's delivered, it's also how you receive it. I'm lathered and rinsed, so I'm about to move from the soapbox. Like I'm always on it, as long as I breathe, that won't stop. As long as there's people pushing agendas against my interests, or claiming Elon's a genius while Donald's stuck in a sentence, or I'm still having to battle with blackness being a problem, and y'all are rooting for the dummy pretending somebody shot him. If it's unclear, I don't rock with the right. Plus I'm an independent thinker without a dog in the fight. But I'll be damned if I'ma sit back and risk the loss of my rights. So I'm left with the choice that's making racists unite. So basically nothing's changed.
First of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question so in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say hello, how are you?
Come in where you rest at, surrender.
You don't even say hello, how are you?
Come in where you rest at,
how are you?
This is not a game, it's not a test. I listen to him speak and hear every word. The soundbite excites the far right on the quest, and for me, the second guess viewed as overreaction.
But wait, we ain't come here for poli-sci. Don't be like the guy with the bean pot and bow tie besides. Based on what I see on the TV, he pardoned Kodak Black. That's good enough for me.
Good enough, whatever case. Time and place, importance of the race. Amazing grace, a disgrace. How they play in our face. Outrage, first react when the video is played, but won't change, cause as a people can't get on the same page. Free speech ain't free. When you come to your senses, you can say what you want, but not without consequences. Based on this verse, you get a sense for where I'm standing at. Don't like what I say, I wish you luck in getting over that.
Say, you know what I say that? When we have a protester inside, which isn't even very often, I say be very gentle, please don't hurt him. We had a case where we had an African-American guy who was a fan of mine. Great fan, great guy. In fact, I want to find out what's going on with him. You know what look at my African-American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest? You know what I'm talking about? Okay.
Yo, Sheed, I love you for pulling those sound bites. Brilliant.
I never thought to ask who did that. Those are all your choice, Sheed? Oh, that's incredible. The selection and the way you splice them together is incredible, man.
Yeah,
very good. Very good. Yeah.
Excellent storytelling, brother.
Come on, where you rest that.
Yo, shout out Rax. If you're still in the building. Thanks for tuning in.
Shout out Rax.
We need to get Rax to come hang out with us, man.
Yeah, for real.
I need to schedule the day for her to come on. Rax, you just need to say the day you're ready to come on up.
Yeah, just pull up.
Matter of fact, you can pull up now if you want.
All right.
Yeah.
You're welcome to pull up whenever. I'm gonna put the link in your mail in your DM box right now, as a matter of fact.
All right, so
yo,
since we on that vibe, can we pull up We the Evil, yo? I'm sorry.
Before we
Going
do
on a journey, huh?
I just want to say, like, I watched a little bit of the greatest speech ever delivered last night.
It was beautiful, yeah.
And what struck me, and I almost feel like I'm not in a position to speak on this because I didn't really go back to look and see if it looked any different than any other address to the nation. But what is it? One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
If that wasn't the greatest display of division last night, I don't know what we could possibly need to see more than that.
And big shouts to Al Green, yo, like straight up.
Yes.
I have to give respect for that man. He
Shake it up. Shake it up. Somebody else should have walked out with Al. I'd have been, if I was there, I'd have walked right out with Al. I'm a Democrat. We riding out too, man. Let me hold your cane, bro. Nobody went with him. Well,
I know that, yo, that actually, D, you on the right.
Like,
actually, D, I was thinking the same thing. I'm
right.
like, how come no? At least
And
half
then
the
they
room
came and
should left
got
with
him.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
that solidarity.
My bad.
You guys know my stance. I think it's time for a third party. It's time for a few people to defect from that party and to go ahead and just start the real revolution, start the real resistance. But yeah, I need to shut up too, I guess. Huh?
Start a new party. You're right, Shaw.
Shit.
I mean, if there's any time if there's any chance for creating something other than a two-party system, is right now. Yeah.
True.
My opinion, though. But I don't know shit about politics.
But she had me going when you said the greatest speech. I'm like, damn, what do you watch?
I know. I was like, is this some movie or something?
Wait, what I missed? But I did.
I
did see that yesterday.
I watched a very small portion of it. And like I just can't tolerate.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, I was in and dipped back out.
I'm just trying to understand what the value of it is.
Well,
for anybody who's not under the spell.
King's speech, yo.
Like all I know is like I'm like, damn, I could have won. Like I really had a chance. Like this is all it takes. Like yeah, it's
got my vote.
I was surprised.
All right.
There though.
Yeah, I mean,
you say Q?
Surprised Meat Shield wasn't there.
But the thing, like one other thing that stood out to me is Melania was not standing. I don't know if anyone believed that or not. Like, everybody else was up, and like every time he said, like the 3 minutes I watched, every time he said something, everybody stand and like they paying to her. She was sitting there like.
Yeah, she stood up in the end though, like when he got
leave.
Yeah, right. All right. They were all
finally.
That's funny, man.
Uncomfortable ass chair.
Yeah. It was a good watch. I mean, because I ended up talking to my cousin, the one that came on.
How he feel?
I've been meaning to ask how he's been doing since. Yeah,
he's doing pretty well. Well.
Good,
so
man.
He's satisfied.
He's intentionally, but I was asking why he didn't come back, and get back on, especially after the win. He's still feeling displaced about actually, him winning and wondering how people gonna accept him and shit. Because that was one of the first times we talked since the election and stuff like that. Because he thought that I would say something. But yeah, we talked yesterday, so we ended up getting off the phone to watch that. But
oh wow! So that's one of the first times y'all spoke since the election.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, so, but he feeling good though. I mean, is he getting what he wanted out of how is things going as he hoped?
Oh yeah, he's very hopeful. Yeah, he's very hopeful.
Okay,
rocking with it. Mm-hmm. He still got
All
some
right.
things to say. I'm saying, you can come on and say it. Nothing wrong with that.
Always welcome. Share your opinion, share your thoughts, man. Absolutely. I think that's the most important thing right now, man, is for us to be able to have conversation, because I think that's what they're taking advantage of, the fact that we're not talking about this stuff. But I know some of these conversations ain't worth the energy either, too. So we need to pick and choose how much we're going to subject ourselves to this energy.
I mean, for me, it's been the new sports, because I weaned myself off of the NFL 2 years ago, basketball last year. So this is like a new fresh politics. You know what I'm saying? And I get to watch these guys play games. And I mean, they had signs.
Yo, start sending me stuff. I want to watch it now too. The way you framed that.
They were sitting there like this with like signs.
Oh yeah, the little black bingo cards. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is not normal.
Yeah, what are y'all doing? Y'all grown people sitting there with signs watching this.
Yo, it's like I wasn't mad at that. Because like if we're gonna be clowns, let's be clowns all the way. And like you almost I'm lying. I was a little disappointed, but like I'm like, yo, this is literally where we are. Like,
it's absolute comedy.
Last week, I'm just brushing up on my Yugoslavia at this point, yo. Like,
you about to get canceled now. Here we go. Yugoslavia about to cancel you. All 7 of them.
I'm trying to get my
Yo, if any of my bosses from work is watching, I'm sorry.
What'd you say, Al?
I said if any of my bosses are watching.
Oh yeah, my bad, Al. I'm sorry, man. Hey.
He said he wants to go in the back room. Put him in the back room.
Yeah, don't let my ignorance be negative reflection out backwards.
Come this way. We have something else for you to do.
Take it back.
Man.
And on that note, let's play We the Evil.
We the Evil.
We the Evil.
I'm confused. The world owes you nothing, but you gotta pay dues. And we say don't appropriate to people who drew the lines. We spend our lives trying to keep straight. For peace sake, sweepstakes and keepsakes, lotteries and beefsteak. Things I don't wanna see like cheap paint. Cause when it dries, the crack smack me in my eyes and I see hate. Never found much faith or belief. Pray it was for people who believed in some sort of savior. And my behavior would have made me a nice, crispy something for safe display. Where the evil needs, weeds, and praise. Feed the people, greed, media, and flavor needs. Favorite treats enslaved to what we eat. Then we teach that to babies and got the nerve to wonder why they think and speak crazy. Swine dining, and now it's time to find some new moves for the challenge.
We believe the propaganda we read and see in the media. Speaking of false equivalence, the closer the tone to sepia. Keep the machine oiled, the well is tainted we sip from. Separation of mind and state combined with faith is how we get dumb. Pass it down. Indoctrination converts to intoxication. Trade paper for labor, take it back for goods to enslave a nation. The war machine, a black overseer we idolize. Hide the fiction in plain sight, make it factless, atomized. We spread thin and truth is veiled. Used to speak up but stammer. They counted intellect, so we fought tooth and nail without a hammer. Left with sore cheeks. The Vaseline isn't needed. Now we only seek what they feed us and beg our leaders to beat it. Perversion of the highest order, like fighting wars over borders. Drawn by oppressive factions, trading souls over troubled waters. History repeating? Maybe, but I see a chapter extended.
Twist words misrepresented, do exactly as they intended. I'm cynic, somewhat offended by people that I befriended. He meant it. In the act, as if facts being amended. It's cool, I reached my limit, no longer play open-ended. Any event that's gimmick, I promise, was unattended. There's a lack of truth in that. The proof is that I'm writing this rhyme to speak my mind. The proof is that the sequel to speaking the we the people dare to draft or declare or men created equal but in kind. Turn a third eye blind to act a resident who set the precedent to lower the view when president is evident. We the people practicing negligence in present tense. So the sequel is we the evil. Central Park 5 on page ad was a bitch dump. Before 5 found guilty when tried. Now it's a witch hunt, this verse for you. That part of the coup that pushed this view of back to blue. Except that one day in January. Yeah, right.
That was fun.
I like that song a lot, yo.
Yeah.
It came out good.
Love that whole little era of Bobby Fischer. The era Bobby had 3 singles back to back for us. It was those 2 and Veep all together, man. Yes. We appreciate you, Bobby.
Absolutely, man.
It's between you and Paul.
Bobby's cooking up more. Bobby's cooking. Bobby's always
cooking.
I'm sure, man. Between
See,
you and Paul,
that's the
man,
new
got me
party
back to
right
beats.
there.
What's that?
We the Evil. That's the new party. You was mentioning a new political party. You know what I'm saying?
That's
the
great. The Evil.
Wow. Except for that one day in January.
Great way to end it.
That's perfect.
I mean, is there a way to clunk them all together along with some dialogue? Like, one thing, like you talk about me and Anada, and so it's the way to string them all together. Like, playing one song after another, kind of like the interlude with She. You know what I'm saying? He led the story. There was interludes in the middle. Kind of like.
Thank you.
Could there be some kind of commentary that puts V?
That's a good
the
idea.
Evil.
Think about because we were. It was what initially it was going to be what Project 2025.
Yeah, that was going to be Project 2025. We were going to drop those, Veep, and America in Cursive as Project 2025 last year. We also talked about putting Racist on there too. We were trying to see what fit, but just the time, it didn't seem like it was going to work out. And then we found out Chuck D and somebody else, Chuck D, Melly Mel, and I forget who else it was. Who's that? Yeah, Mike, he's blitzing.
Yeah, I remember that. Right. They called it Project 2025. But that's good though. You know what I'm saying? That's good company. That's good company. You got wrote. So we still got a page on our website that says Project 2025. If you go to GRYSKLL.com/Project 2025, shows you all those songs and the write-ups for it and just kind of tells you the story about it. Has anybody heard that Project 2025 by Chuck D and them?
I haven't heard it.
There you go.
Yeah, we just backed up out of respect for the elders, man.
Right.
Yeah, we said we still it's still potentially on the table. It's still potentially on the table. I think we said if we get in the mode, but right now we got a couple other things that we're prioritizing.
That's fine.
We gotta. Yeah, I don't want to talk. I don't want to let cats out of the bag till we decide we want to.
Let cats out of the bag. You can let these cats out of the bag. There's 3 of these motherfuckers around here. She pissing right now. I mean, she is pissing.
I'm like, yeah, these over here.
Man. Oh, God. This shit is so fucking crazy every day, man.
You're not a cat man? You're not a cat man? I had an ex. I love cats. But they had cats. Okay. Yeah, you had cats.
These cats.
You got a cat.
Yeah, I love them.
Right? Now I'm starting to understand why you spoke so much. That just made it tolerate the cat.
I gotta smoke after that explanation like that.
They everywhere.
Time he didn't really like cats. They just, they like part of the exchange.
Yeah, love them. I love cats. I had them all my life.
I fucking hate
She
cats.
just went overboard and got 2 when she was supposed to get 1. And so then now we have 3 with the other one. So
for one deal, man.
Yeah, but now that they older now. They passed the kitten, so
I had to live with cats one time. I said never again. Boy, seeing what they do to blinds. Oh my goodness! Yeah, I almost lost all my everything.
Plants. That's right. There's no privacy here, Shaw. You walk past the crib, you looking right in. He done tore all the blinds his level, or he done tore a head big enough so he can put his head in. I don't even fuck with it no more. We gotta get curtains.
Man,
but then they might climb that and knock it down.
Wow. Back when you had those big old entertainment centers in your house, the big joint that take 2 people to move. We had one of the cats have her babies behind one of them big mugs one time, man. I did. Yeah.
That's the cat castle.
Yep. Yes.
And
he knocked that down a couple of times.
Goodness, man.
And the Christmas tree. We don't even do Christmas trees no more and shit.
This is the catch. That's how we got.
I just wanna reset the room. We're GRYSKLL the crew. Fuck
GRYSKLL the crew.
Apparently we're talking about cats.
We get away. Sorry about that.
Apparently cats are the topic of the day. That's the most important thing we have to talk about when the country's falling to shit.
Rewind 10 minutes ago, we was really talking about some shit.
Yeah, we really are.
It's kind of a catastrophe.
That don't.
There we go. We landed it.
That's the rap too. So
is that our sign that it's time to end this?
I think that it's damn near over. Oh, but first, I heard Q mention something.
What did I mention?
Oh, there we go. Yep.
You can do it, that's what they say in America. Your life ain't ruined like the homes in your area. Code for paradise, these bungalows are miniature. Social security number and signature. Changing the symbol for integer. Claiming like Columbus, Christopher, Zen Franklin. Make company with pictures. January 6th,
I didn't see no triggers being pulled. You thought I was gonna say niggas. Proud boys that damage their livers. Robbing the hood, minus the quivers. Real intimacy is hard to find. The things I find meaningful are hard to rhyme. Approval, encouragement, acknowledgement. Removal of government is obvious to me. You can do it, that's what they say in America. Your life ain't ruined like the homes in your area.
Question, how can you divide what was never united? If I aspire to eat the rich in my dinner, site in a riot or dinner party in which 99 is invited, but lack of history knowledge just shows that we'll never try it. Or backbone, or maybe it's just complacency. Maybe we need a catalyst for reducing the latency of Brown Hawk. With the mic 18 and angry, I made it through 45 by the now the culture that shaped me. Dream is a fallacy. I stay woke within, you'll come after me. I'm not fighting no battles, I'm only practicing mastery. Whips, chains, and money. That's checkmate, player willingly in the matrix, replacing cotton with data. Next generation, Avatarians in the making, detached or not. I'm a ghost in the machine of enslavement. Wake up, wake up. And witness the face of the pharaoh. It's easy to claim America the great at the end of a.
Damn.
That's still a really good song, yo.
That's really good, Joe.
It is still cinematic.
If none of us are
Who's on the production for that track?
tomorrow,
brother.
just know
That would be me.
the system got us.
Yeah, right. Yo,
You got it.
That was what, a 3 or a 4 pack of fuck you.
Yeah, if you don't hear from GRYSKLL after this, you know what happened. The maggots and the muskrats got us. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that out loud either. I'm sorry. No, I'm better than that. I'm sorry. I take that back.
A new party started today. GRYSKLL party.
The GRYSKLL party.
The great party.
Notice. Niggas
Right.
of the United States.
They want to throw colors.
What you say, Al?
You gonna throw colors. That is excellent, man. We all go gray.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
You all go gray, even if it's when you turn to ash.
There it is. We all go. All right. You gonna reform Social Security? He's starting with that shit.
We gonna bring it back.
You gonna bring it
We're
back.
gonna bring Social Security back.
Right.
We nostalgic. The great party. We nostalgic. We're gonna bring government back.
Bring the government back.
We bring
rid of
democracy back. We're gonna make democracy fashionable again. Or pseudo democracy. I'm sorry.
But reality, I'll be king though. So you know.
I just can't.
You're not orange enough, bro. You are not orange enough.
You're not orange enough.
No. And you don't have your Edgar suit on.
Yo, shut the
He needs his Edgar suit on
I
too.
got some orange shit, boy. What you mean?
I'm orange enough, motherfucker.
Well, you got the language right. There you go.
I'm thinking orange ain't gonna be everybody's favorite color much longer.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Orange juice ain't gonna be on the food group.
We might not have oranges in our grocery stores anymore anyway, so we might forget what orange looks like.
I just saw the auto tariffs have been postponed by a month.
Yep. Shocking.
The who?
The auto tariffs for the
I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder whose company and government owns an auto company who's a right hand man.
Like the entire, like the only hope I have left is rich motherfuckers still want to be rich motherfuckers at the end of the day. And, like, you know, you can play little stupid games until they start to impact us. And that is my only hope in this entire thing at this moment in time. It's like, you know,
let go of it.
Yeah.
Let go of that.
Yeah.
It was all fun and games till you started talking about my money.
Right.
I will disappear you. You keep playing.
I think he's appeased the rich for a long time. I think during this whole shit, last couple of years, some of them fell down. And I think now that he there, now some of them they probably know what to do, the moral thing, probably at this point, because the same cats I think they
I
were
don't think any
saying
of them are moral.
screaming Democrats, I think they were secretly
Here's some shit like that, yo.
right. Yeah. I don't know, man. We gotta hope.
So
Well,
I got a question
floats.
though. The boycott on Friday. Does anybody have any thoughts about the boycott that just
There's a
took place
boycott?
last Friday? There was one this past Friday.
The 28th.
Yeah.
I do. I think.
What are your
sure.
thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on it?
It's a rerun.
I participated. I did it.
It's a rerun.
Who did?
What do you mean by
I did it
rerun?
too, but mostly because I'm broke. But yeah, it's a
Yeah,
rerun.
me too, dog. I was just gonna say the same thing. I am
Talk about it.
Like to me, like it's. But to me, that's kind of symbolic of the problem, right? It's an idea, right? Either do it or don't. If you're not gonna do it, don't do it. But like I got people like this, like, but it's only one day. One day is not gonna matter. Like, dog, nobody is suggesting that this is the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? But
a step.
It's a step. And I don't care if you did or didn't do it, to be honest with you. It doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I woke up Friday morning. I wanted Chick-fil-A worse than I ever have in my life Friday morning.
And Chick-fil-A.
Man, I'm like, dog, what you mean I can't go get no 4 count? But but I did support a lot of small businesses. Like, you know what I mean? I now the flip side of this is a soul food restaurant. I told Alina, I was like, Dad, I think I'm gonna go to Bell's for lunch. And I called, and the first time they didn't answer, I called back and they answered. And it was like, can you hold? I'm like, sure. And he's like, it's gonna be about 20 minutes. I'm like, 20 minutes for my food or 20 minutes on hold? He's like, 20 minutes on hold. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, dog. Like,
man,
I want to support you, but I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I did, like, I went to a couple of small restaurants that day that we are as close to owning as we can possibly be. You know what I mean? Yeah, and like there's a couple other days coming up, and I'm gonna do what I can on those days as well. But
beautiful things about that shit was like in Baltimore, like black businesses were popping, yo. Like,
and that's the thing. Like, I wasn't mad at Bell. It's kind of what you're saying, Q. Like, I'm like, man, I'm mad because I can't eat, but I'm glad you're busy enough to tell me I gotta wait 20 minutes before I can even order.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Any other day. Now I did go. I went and supported them Sunday. When the Lena left Monday. Yeah, I went Sunday and still supported them. But yeah, it to your point, Q. Like, it was. They probably had one of their best days in a while.
Right. But they also got new customers for life, or the life of the business, at least, as long as they're, you know what I mean?
There you go.
I think little movements like that are important for those specific reasons, like to get the mom and pops that are overlooked otherwise, for them to actually get noticed on a day where they're not supporting the fucking Tarjets and whoever these other asshole companies are that don't give I mean, they're getting exposure to different things. So I think it's important in that aspect.
They're doing a moral thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
They're doing the right thing. People are
but
learning to
also,
do the right thing.
There's money to be made when they lose money. Like, you could put puts on their stock, and if the stock goes down, your puts are not automatically worth more. So the whole idea is like, hey, we trying to make them lose money. Well, if they know when their sales are going to be down, then they know exactly when to put puts as opposed to calls on their stocks and still make money off of that. Like, the rich is still going to make money.
Right.
You can bet on the stock market to go up or down. It doesn't matter. And don't get me wrong. Like, I always support local business all the time. I did it so much that I made a nonprofit centered around it. Like, that's just the whole thing. If you're independent or a local business, then I'm trying to fuck with you more than anything else. And I don't like shopping at Target. That shit just too expensive for me. I don't see You know, and I fucking hate Walmart. Walmart service just went down the fucking tank, so I don't really fuck with them no more either. You know,
There's a bit of
but I just don't. And on top of that, when I was saying this is a rerun, like I just remember this happening in this specific scenario with a president that a lot of people don't like coming into office, and then we're like, yo, we're gonna do a blackout. Like, yeah, that to me, it ain't stopping them from anything.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think a one day anything is going to make any difference, but I think it's a great
One day's
practice.
a start.
Yeah, I think it's a great practice and to kind of get people to see like, hey, here's an idea of what we can do. Now let's tune this. I think they somebody was saying the Montgomery bus boycotts lasted 381 days, something like that. I don't know. I can see Americans going that hard ever again. I think we've been way too comfortable, but I think it is going to take something sustained and maybe targeting a few specific companies and not making it so blanket in order to make it something sustainable, at least for the first, maybe a next iteration or something like that.
I want to do it on Black Friday, yo. Like, let's do it on Black Friday.
We've been calling for Black Friday every year since probably the beginning of Black Friday.
Hey man, I need a TV, bro. Y'all gotta pick another day.
See, and then Cyber Monday, same thing happened.
Yeah, do it them days, yo. What was you gonna say, Q?
Be your own people.
It was like 30 seconds ago. I'm good.
Dang.
Oh, damn it. Your mic is doing the thing, Q. Your mic is getting overpowered again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I think regardless, you know what I mean? Like people just need to be smarter where they put their money anyways and stop.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, like the Jeff Bezos and the fucking Elon Musks and you know what I mean? Like here the world was in a pandemic, regardless of how you look at it or feel about it. And these cats was like
joyriding to the stars.
I'm gonna get to space before you, dude. You know what I mean? And like and they're telling you can't go outside.
Right. Putting skid marks in the sky.
You know what I mean? Cats are still putting skid marks in the sky, man.
Can't go outside.
On clouds.
You know,
yeah, right. I was hooping every day.
You know the funny thing, somebody said yesterday that Amazon actually reported a 1% increase in sales because there was a counter movement that was organized as well for people on the other side of the aisle to go shop harder. So that's another reason why I think the one day thing is just an antiquated technique and just not a workable strategy, not a useful strategy anymore.
I think who knows if that's even real. I think it is. It just requires broader participation, right? And again, who am I to tell you how to manage your wallet?
It's also step one, just like the bus.
Right. Yes.
Step one, like it was meant to be one.
I agree.
Being that 300 days, you know what I mean? They started with the plan, and it became more. You know, and that's what happened with this one as well. It's meant to be a start to something to get people.
That's what I hope. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Well, so, like, do we know? Does anybody know if there's been some sort of publicly communicated step two? And obviously, publicly communicating is also working against us in some ways. But does anybody? I know, Sheed, you said you're participating in the next one or two. Do you know what dates those are, or what they are? What they're about?
Out there, I don't have it in front of me.
Mother information. She's the one who informed me the first time.
Okay. Yes, that's some information I need.
It's like it. I don't know that it's my call to say that you should or shouldn't do it, right? Like I'm
going to do it every time.
In a position to not have to. But if you go Thursday night and just do everything you would have did on Friday, it really didn't serve a purpose. You know what I mean? But I also recognize that, you know, if the retort is, all right, well, y'all heard us, now we gotta lay people off. We're gonna lay off all the black people and Spanish people and like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, again, I don't know that there is a right or wrong answer. I think your risk tolerance is your risk tolerance, right? And I think you have to manage to that.
And I also think like I'm a long hauler, so I think I'm not the only one. Like for me, I haven't supported the NFL since the Colin Kaepernick shit. Well, probably before that. But I stopped watching the NFL during that time, and I haven't watched it since. I haven't bought a Nike product since they came out and supported police after Mike Brown. You know what I mean? Like like if I stop some shit, it's not for that.
There you go.
Like, I don't buy at Target. I don't shop at Walmart. I don't shop at, like, I don't do any of that shit because they fucked up once. I still don't buy Sony products because their CEO fucked up once a long time ago. You know what I mean? Like, I stick with my shit. I'm sure I'm not the only person like that. So I think it's also important that that slow buildup does actually happen. Like, people multiply in that way naturally as well.
That's right.
Okay.
Right.
You ain't watching the new Spider-Mans, bro, with Miles Morales, dude?
I haven't.
Oh man, okay. All right.
Good for
All
you,
right.
homie.
Yeah, me either. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
So
I haven't either, but not for the same reasons as Q.
So what Q was just saying, like,
I get it.
It makes sense now
I
to
respect
keep
it, dude.
taking this step, but that's what my original beef with it is that it's a rerun, yo, and like we taking this step. What's the next one? But to Q's point, you got to keep taking this same step 80 billion times, you know, for all of the long haulers to finally catch on. Still though, I want to know what the next step is, yo. Like I said, I'm so far into it. I, you know, got registered with the state as a nonprofit. It was a nonprofit to support local and independent art and business by any means available. And it's been like that, especially with the NFL thing too. Like, yo, I was done watching it before then, but as soon as Colin Kaepernick came around, that put the nail in the coffin. I'm like, there ain't no way. You ain't gonna catch me over at no functions. I ain't gonna go buy no, you know, all these hot dogs and everything and invite everybody over, drink beer, do whatever to watch this game. Like, fuck them, yo. Like, I'm cool from the NFL even to college and all that stuff because it kind of starts there. I'll go watch some like high school games, but I'm cool off of all that.
Yeah, I'll do
Right.
I'm kind of the opposite on the NFL. Like, I stopped watching it, and then when I started to feel like I was fighting for the people I thought I was fighting against, when everybody was like, well, we're going to boycott the NFL because, you know, and then again, I think ideally everybody would be pulling in the same direction. I just don't know that that's going to happen. And again, I can't ask Joe Schmo to do anything that's not in their risk tolerance, right? So, you know, I think as movements grow, hopefully they matter. But you know, the flip side of that again is, you know, if the response is all right, so now all the minorities are laid off. You know what I mean? So it's and
see how long the company lasts after that, though. Like,
yeah, I was just gonna say everything would fail. Everything would fail.
I mean, and then I guess if we think about it with what's going on right now,
you know what I mean?
the goal
Like,
is
getting your food, man.
taking us anywhere.
You ain't getting your food.
You ain't getting your fucking food. That's you know what I mean. Right over the hill is where a lot of fucking vegetables and fruits and all that shit come from for Al and I. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, these cats, like, these motherfuckers that want to get rid of all these people, these cats ain't about to go out and work the land. Are you kidding?
No,
When's the last time you put your fucking hands in the dirt, period? You know what I mean? And I'm talking about trying to, yeah, come on, man.
I pointed this out during 45 administration. Like, you know, all the, you know, export to imports. You know, I shouldn't have said it like that. I'm sorry. That's
fine.
Let's rewind alive.
But the thing was, he has a vineyard that was hiring illegal immigrants because we do not want to do that work. We could talk all day and night about they're taking black jobs. Ain't nobody trying to do the work that they're doing, yo. By and large, we are. Sean said it, we are lazy, bro.
Listen, culturally, and this is not, you know what I mean. Culturally, our buddies from south of the border, they're farmers. That's what that's what a majority of them do. You know what I mean? They have large farms and shit. That's what they fucking do. These cats, you know, again, man, like, oh, we're just gonna get rid of them all. And you're gonna have a lot of rotten fucking strawberries out there.
Are lazy. You hear me?
Yeah.
But why hasn't
Entitled
Trump's manufacturing for his clothing line come back to the States? nobody wants to ask that question. Actually, somebody did ask them that, but the reality is, I can't pay you $100 an hour to make a $12 tie.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they stopped making pennies, bro, because it costs too much fucking money. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's unfortunate. It's really what it is, man. And it's like
it's wild to think that a country that was built,
smoked, dude.
a country that was built by motherfuckers, they don't want the people that built the country in the country that was built by them. Like it doesn't
exactly
logical sense.
Listen, I live in a part of the country where like it still was fucking Mexico back then. You know what I mean? And all these California, like, I'm sorry, bro, like that's still fucking Mexico, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's.
It don't matter. Once you start spending rubles in the next 12 to 18 months, it'll all be all right.
Yo, what that conversion rate? Might should get something right now.
Once the ruble becomes the national currency for Russia, Erica,
it's not gonna be Dogecoin.
It might be. It might be.
That's the medium to get to it.
I saw a hat. I saw a hat that said Russia, but everything except for USA was read like was grayed out. Like you could actually see it.
Oh, that's kind of dope. That's kind of dope.
That's hard.
That's genius.
It's hard.
Beautiful.
That's actually genius. Okay.
Be prepared.
Wow.
There's gonna be some good art coming out though. I know in the next year or so. It's gonna be a renaissance period. I'll say that. Just whether it can get through any of these platforms. Maybe a challenge. You have to find new ways of getting music through to one another, or getting communications through. Like I do wonder what our communication network's gonna be.
Music will always be around. It's like spam. You know what I mean? Like the world's gonna be gone, dude. They're gonna be dust, bro. But there'll be a can of spam floating around in fucking space, dude. You know what I mean? And that's how music is, man. Music ain't never going nowhere, bro. It ain't gonna die. You know what I mean? Like it's. I mean, you can get all walks together for the same purpose, man, and that is to enjoy music. You know what I mean? And it's that's what's so magical about music, bro. That shit's fucking. You know, and then you get just like anything, you know, you're gonna get greedy motherfuckers who want to capitalize on the shit. You know what I mean? And, you know, it's I don't even, bro. Like I know that it's just like an unfortunate fact, but I don't support Spotify and shit like that, dude. You know what I mean? Like I don't, bro. Like I don't. I know that, you know, some of the tracks get put onto those streaming platforms and shit. And man, I push cats to the website. I push cats to Bandcamp. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, it's I don't know. It's just it's a fucking strange time, man. You know, and it's like you just constantly hear more and more, you know what I mean? Like how all of this is brought up. Oh, now, you know, like these court cases and all this stuff have been dropped, you know what I mean? Like this and that,
right?
Against Spotify and shit like that, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, like now they audiobooks and getting everything together, and it's just, you know what I mean? Like they find, you know, they pay people to figure out how. I mean, there's a fucking loophole in everything, bro. Like everything's fucking Cheerios. You know what I mean? And that's just fucking jumping through them. You know what I mean? To figure out their way and how they're going to get the most. That's, you know what I mean? Like even us as independent artists, like I'm still going to do everything that I can to get my music out so that cats can hear it, and without, you know, trying to rely on those kind of platforms. Like I recently heard that Snoop Dogg was fucking getting off
music down.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And like that's pretty big, you know what I mean? Like I feel like other cats that are, you know, and I'm not nothing against my man Calvin Broadus, dude, but you know what I mean? Like you know, like Snoop Dogg, just, you know, for today's generation, you know, like he's just not that big of a, it would be, you would have to have somebody like Kendrick be like, I'm taking my music off of Spotify. You're gonna have to have, you know, the Taylor Swifts and shit. Like, oh,
I was gonna say, would it have to be Taylor? But didn't Taylor do that already?
I don't know,
something
man.
similar.
But that doesn't really
doesn't make a dent though.
Yeah,
No.
like they can afford to do that. That's the difference.
Well, and I understand that for sure,
Especially now.
But it's like there's your first step.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Taylor Swift have been fighting for, you know, people's rights for a long time as
For
far as
years.
musicians go.
Yeah.
So, you know, shout
I
out.
for that. I don't like her music, but I still respect her for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
You just shake it off.
Yeah, I mean, I like the music. It's pretty dope.
It's kind of like what Bobby said though. It is a first step. Like you need
a
number of artists with some pull to just pull off and walk away. But everybody's scared of becoming irrelevant. It feels like in those positions.
Yo, I got a tune
It's
FM.
not like it's making them money.
And that's what I mean by those millionaires and people falling down and then getting back up, but actually doing something morally intentional for the rest of the people that they fell down with for a couple of months. Snoop was got dirtied up with us and Spotify with us, and he pulled out. So now go and do something else. I mean, is Jay-Z trying something with Tidal? I don't know. I mean, I put my music on Tidal, but it's supposed to be a better percentage and things of that nature. So yeah, that's a whole can of worms.
What platform, D?
Tidal.
Tidal?
Does Jay still own his shares in Tidal? I thought he sold or
TIDAL.
divested.
Well, I mean, he did enough to pull people into. I mean, you do get there's a little bit more of a payout, more so than the other ones. I mean, you can exclusively put your stuff on Tidal as a streaming platform. That's an option as well too. So I don't know if that Hova putting, you know, trying to do something for us within the realms of possibility. I don't know, but it is going to take a lot for the Spotify cats. And that's what I mean by listening to that one cat, Demenza and stuff. Like, it's almost like the bearer of bad news of that I'm not concerned with, but I need to listen to updated information. But is it really? Because that just came out. Probably take 4 months for that to happen, and by then something else will happen. But I think they trying to kill the artist's intentions of being famous, or kill your intentions of creating. Go do something else. Stop sitting around trying to be creative. You know what I'm saying? Too many creators out there.
The AI shit is for like
I was gonna say AI. If they get AI, they're in great shape.
Right. AI is definitely gonna kill a lot of people disgusted by that. They hanging their mic up. That's what they want. More people to put this creative hat back off and put your hard hat on and get out there and work.
That's
and
it.
Till these farms that Bobby was talking about, because you might have to get out there. You know what I'm saying?
Work these fields. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's the other reason I feel like they could be intentionally tanking the economy too, besides giving themselves a chance to snatch up some stocks and properties for cheap. But to create really create that working class or that slave class that they need, make sure that they have people in a position where they need them for jobs and for food.
They've been trying to stop this class for a long time.
All this has been very uplifting and all, but we should continue it for sure. But maybe we should just go ahead and say good night.
Absolutely.
To all of the live folks. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I'm glad
if people still out there.
Hey man, the South got something to say. I'm sorry, my bad. Sorry.
They still in there?
Yeah, you know, it might be us. It might be a couple other people. But we was up to 5. You know, shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all.
What we down
thank
to
you
now?
all for hanging with us.
Oh yeah, and before we go out, fuck Trump.
Hey, fuck Trump.
On that note, holla everybody.